Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel for another speed build. Today we're back to our usual voiceover speed builds and I'm so happy that everything is now finally back to normal. I really missed talking to you guys and just updating y'all with whatever that's happening to me in my life. So I hope you guys miss me as well. I'm just really to be happy to be free from COVID. I don't know if you can tell, but I think I still sound a little nasal, yeah, I'm not 100% recovered. I still have the occasional coughing. I need to clear my throat pretty often now. So I hope you don't get annoyed hearing me doing so throughout this whole speed build. But before I continue with my COVID chronicles, this is going to be a Sulani Vacation Home with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, coming to a total of 81,460 simoleons, and I love this build. I think the landscaping was really well done as well, and I absolutely loved taking screenshots in the game because of the sunset, the sky, and honestly I think of all the packs in The Sims 4, Island Living is definitely my favorite. And of course, as usual, you can download this build under my gallery ID shansimsyt or find it under the hashtag shansimsyt, and all the details will be down in the description box below. Alright, so now back to my COVID chronicles. So if you didn't know, I caught COVID about maybe 10 days ago. So it was actually like a sore throat first. So I developed a sore throat on Monday morning. Yeah. And then I was just like, I just took the COVID test just to make sure, because my younger sister just recovered from COVID. So I took it on Monday and then the test came back negative. So I was just like, okay, so maybe it's just like a normal sore throat. But then my younger sister was like saying, yep, this is it. This was how it began for me. And I was just like, no. And yeah, so true enough, the next day when I took it again, I was positive, and same as my second sister. So both of us were positive, and we quarantined in her room for that entire 8 days. So basically in Singapore, the thing about COVID now is that you have to quarantine yourself for 7 days, or until you are tested negative. So some people in Singapore, they do recover in 3 to 4 days. I've heard of that before. My aunt recovered in 4 days. She was really negative on the 4th day. I have friends who also tested negative on the 4th day, but unfortunately it wasn't the case for my sister and I. So in Singapore, the rules is that on the 7th day, regardless you test negative or positive, you can already come out from quarantine, because they say that you're just not as infectious on the 7th day. But it's like, honestly, in the beginning, my sister and I were like thinking, okay, so if we are not yet negative on the 7th day, maybe we should just stay in a bit longer just to be sure. But then on the 7th day, we were just like, fuck, we can't do this anymore. I just want to get out. I can't do it another day. And also because on the 7th day, you are also required to return back to the office. Yeah, so we decided to stay in one more day, because it was during it was during Hari Raya, the first day of Hari. Oh no, it was the Labor Day observed. You know what, I can't remember, but yeah, we basically came out of quarantine on the 8th day. So we did all the cleaning, we had to wash the sheets, we need to just disinfect the whole room, give it a wipe, a very clean and thorough wipe down, just to make sure that none of the COVID thing is still lingering inside. But yeah, so it took us 3-4 hours. But let's rewind back to the very first day when my sister and I tested positive. It was in the morning, and then it was just the 2 of us. All my family members were out, my parents were working, my younger sister was out. So then the both of us were like, okay, so what's next? So we still need to prepare our own food. We still need to boil water for ourselves, because we can't keep ourselves quarantined without anyone outside bringing us all the food. So we had to do some of the things ourselves. So I basically moved in my entire monitor screen. I brought in a lot of things into the room. And yeah, so from that day onwards, we just stayed in for 8 days and we didn't even leave the room. So the thing is, we didn't even on the aircon because apparently they said that the COVID germs will like what get trapped in the aircon. But my boyfriend was like saying, "What WhatsApp message do you read?" Honestly, I have no idea why we didn't on aircon, and I think it was because my dad didn't on the aircon when he caught COVID. My younger sister didn't on the aircon when she caught COVID, and we were just like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't on the aircon as well. So yeah, I mean, it just became a thing. But then, like, somehow during the whole quarantine, I was just like, hey, so what about those people who are quarantining in a hotel? Like, they can on the aircon, so like, why are we not? But yeah, I mean, we just wanted to play safe and, you know, just not do so much cleaning. So we just tried to make do without the aircon, and it was honestly quite hot for the first few days. I wasn't very used to it as well because I don't think the fan was very strong, and I'm very used to having just one fan blowing at me because I sleep alone. So my sisters stick together, and yeah, it's just generally quite hard to get the fan, just to get enough wind for yourself, I guess. But yeah, the first day was pretty interesting. You know, I haven't slept with my sister in, like, you know, share the same bed in I don't know how many years. So it was quite exciting, and I mean at the same time she still had to work, so we were just doing our own thing in the day and whatnot. But we were just like, oh my god, I can't believe we really caught it. Yeah, because I think it has already been, I think 2 or 3 days that my younger sister like so-called recovered from COVID or something like this, and then we caught it after that. So it was quite sad because they literally just cleaned their room, and then afterwards we had to quarantine again. So we're now crossing our fingers that no one else catches COVID again. Yeah, so right now my mom is the only one who hasn't caught COVID, and we hope it stays this way because we don't think we can deal with another like the whole COVID chronicles thing. But yeah, so the whole time when I was in quarantine, I was, you know, trying to continue doing my daily stuff, preparing for my final exam on the 23rd of May, doing my UX design courses, and yeah, and I also built a lot in The Sims. So I think I uploaded like 3 videos during the whole time I was in quarantine, but I couldn't do any voiceovers because my voice was just like, I don't know, it was kind of it was in serious need of help. My voice didn't even sound like this. It was way softer. I couldn't strain my voice. It was really very bad. So yeah, I had to use background music. And honestly, I've always wanted to try using background music instead of doing voiceovers, and I wanted to see how my videos would fare, or like whether you guys would like it. But so far I think I don't know, the views aren't telling me that you guys like background music. So I guess I can safely say that you guys prefer voiceovers. I mean, personally, I do prefer voiceovers because I like to hear someone talk in the background. I like to hear like what's going on, like why you did this in a build, why do you choose to go with this, go with that, and just the whole thought process, and just like getting to know the person better. So I personally do like voiceovers. So I think at that point of time, during my quarantine, I think after the second video that I posted, I kind of realized that I think moving on, I will just do voiceovers because this is what I like, and I hope people like. Because yeah, I mean, obviously I hope it's not because of like the algorithm or anything, but yeah. So yeah, so I did a lot of building in The Sims. I also watched a lot of Running Man because my sister is like, apparently she started watching like from episode 1. I can't remember, maybe like at the start of the year, and she's already at what, episode 200 and something now. So the whole time we were just, you know, whenever we took a break, when we were eating, we were just like, you know, watch an episode of Running Man. Honestly, I can't even remember how many episodes we watched together, but it was honestly really very fun, and we laughed so much that I don't know, I can't stop coughing. But Yeah, it was actually really nice. And because my sister also had this, I don't know what I got, like the projector screen, the Lumos projector screen. So we basically watched on the big screen at night. So it was very nice. It was really nice to watch on a big screen, to be honest. Yeah. And what else? Let me think. Oh, we also watched this competitive food eater or something like that from Singapore. So basically eating, and then I can't believe we watched it in the night because we were so hungry while watching that. It was just so cool. So one of the episodes was him eating wonton mee. And then the other one, I think there was another episode he was eating a lot of IKEA food, and then there was one that he went to JB, and I honestly can't wait to go JB as well. I really want to eat good food there. Yeah. And let me see, what else did we do? Okay, honestly, I don't know if I'm suffering from any like COVID brain fog. I mean, I do know of people who say that, but I honestly don't know whether I do. But I do know that my health is not 100% anymore. Even now, I feel like I get out of breath really easily, which is bad. Like, okay, so basically, the first day I got the sore throat, I also got blocked nose. So I usually sleep with just one pillow. So I lie down on one pillow and then I hug the other. But the day when I started having blocked nose, I had to sleep on two pillows just because I couldn't breathe properly. And yeah, ever since then I've been sleeping on two pillows, even until now. And yeah, I really hope that I can stop doing that. I mean, somehow through the night I just sleep on one pillow, but the fact that I can only fall asleep while lying on two pillows in the beginning is just like, yeah, it's just very annoying because I want to be able to hug something. So right now I'm thinking maybe for next year I should get a bolster instead, like, or maybe I can just get a new bolster and two new pillows. I mean, I think it's time I change my pillow. So yeah. And what else did we do? Oh my god, I've been wanting to say something. Like just now I recalled something that we did during our quarantine, but now I can't remember what I wanted to share. Okay, then let me just think of other things first. Oh yeah, we also did like a lot of squats while in quarantine. We just wanted to make sure that we still got some sort of exercise in. Of course we couldn't get out of the room, so the only form of exercise we've been doing a lot is just walking to the toilet. Yeah, walking back and forth. We did a lot of squats, so we did like 60 60 60 and then 80, I think. Oh, but on one of the days, so I think on my fourth day, it was the most, it was like super terrible. So basically on the fourth day, my sore throat like was the worst on that day. My blocked nose was also the worst on that day, so I basically couldn't breathe. Yeah, and then I have no idea why, but my muscles were aching so bad. I don't even think it was because of all the squats I have been doing the past few days. I mean, technically only did like a total of 120 squats in a matter of 2 days. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't how muscle ache feels like, because usually when I get muscle aches from working out, from exercising, it only happens when I stand up or when I'm actually doing something, like when I'm walking. So on the fourth day of COVID, when I was sitting down, my legs were like aching. When I was lying down on the bed, my legs were aching. It was just basically aching with no fucking reason. So, and then I was just like, oh my god, is this a symptom of COVID? Because it was so annoying. It was so, like, the muscle ache was so intense. It was so painful that I just couldn't really concentrate doing anything. Even lying in bed was like a torture. I couldn't sleep at night. It was just very hard to fall into sleep. I did take a nap. I did take a nap that day. The nap was probably one of the best sleeps I've had so far up to that day. But in the night, it was so hard to sleep. And and I think till then I still didn't take any medication, because my younger sister, was so-called taking care of us during the whole COVID chronicles. She told me that we don't have any more flu meds, so I was just like really sad about it. She did say like if I really need it, she could go out to get for me, but I think we decided not to in the end. So in the night, I wanted to try sleep early that day, but I couldn't because my body was aching, and the block nose was really terrible. So in the end, I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna like use my phone until I'm super tired. And then my second sister was just like, I really remember that we bought flu meds the other time. So then she asked my younger sister to go check again. So yeah, in the end we found it, and I've been taking the meds ever since. So I think after that day, I've been taking flu meds to sleep every night. So I think I kind of sleep better, but I still needed to lie down on 2 pillows before I can really, like fall asleep. Yeah, so that was the hard part. And even until now, I still need to lie on 2 pillows. And yeah, just somehow throughout the day, I'll just feel like I have difficulty, breathing. Really, it's just so weird. And the feeling sucks. I don't know. I'm hoping that that by walking again, like going for walks. Oh my god, walks. Seriously, oh my goodness, is this the COVID brain fault? So I hope that going for long walks would help me get my stamina back, because I'm not gonna start by running. I'm just gonna start out by walking long distances, trying to get back my stamina and things like that. Not trying to push myself too hard. I really don't want to push myself too hard. I don't want to get any, I don't know, like repercussions and things like that. I just want to try to be healthy again. So that is gonna be what I'll do. Oh my god, even now I feel like when I speak, I just somehow don't really know whether it makes sense, and it takes me some time to think about it. But yeah, so I mean, the whole time my younger sister has been very helpful and just very nice to us. I think she's like the one who always brings us hot water, brings us our food. She'll cook us lunch, she'll buy our lunch, she'll make our breakfast and things like that. Because my mom goes to work pretty early, and my younger sister is just the one who will be at home. So yeah, naturally she just took care of us, and that was very nice. So really gotta thank her for that. But yeah, honestly, I don't even remember what else I shared about the whole COVID chronicles. Let me think. Okay, I can't really think of anything now, so I'll just go back to the build first. So I realized that we're now on the second bedroom, and of the 2 bedrooms, I really like the first one that I decorated. I think that has like one of the nicest view, and I just really like taking screenshots here, like in Sulani, because the scenery is so nice. So it's like whenever I take like screenshots, and then we get to see see through the window the scenery outside, it's just really nice. So I really like it a lot. And if you can hear some noise in the background, that's my sister talking to my mother. I have no idea why they're speaking so loud at each other, but yeah, I don't think it's a heated argument. They're probably just excited. I have no idea, but yeah. So I don't know, I really like this build so much. You guys, I really love Sulani. I really love the island living pack, and I think I'll be building a lot more often. I already have like some other builds in mind. So because I think one of the lots in Sulani is pretty big, so I think I'll be like building a very huge villa. And I don't know, I think it's probably also because I really want to go Bali sometime soon, probably after my exam. So maybe the next Sulani villa build will be inspired by, I don't know, the villas or like the vacation homes I see in Bali, maybe. So yeah, anyways, I hope everyone has been well, has been healthy, has been doing fine the past week where I couldn't do my voiceovers. I really, really wished I could have, still do my usual voiceovers. But firstly, I mean, initially I thought I could still do it, but I felt it was a bit awkward having my sister listen to me do my voiceovers. And then subsequently, I just couldn't do it anymore because of my voice. So yeah. I realized I didn't really clear my throat that much in this voiceover, but I do feel the breathlessness now. But anyways, we are now onto the exterior of the build. So there, because the kitchen is pretty small, and then the dining table inside is like it's pretty small as well, so I decided to give them like an outdoor dining area too. I mean, why not? Because the scenery and just, I don't know, the outdoors is so nice. So you can enjoy the breeze, you can eat here, there's a barbecue pit. Yeah, so why not? And I did this very cool thing where I separated the two platforms. So the other one is a bit higher than the other, and you can take the stairs up to it. And that is where you can yeah, you can see here. So that is where you can you can suntan, you can just lie down there. I don't have the spa day pack, but I believe it's the spa day pack where you can, I don't know, there's the massage table or the massage, just the thing, you know. Yeah, but they don't have it in this island living pack, so it's just I honestly don't even know what's that called, but you'll see it in in a moment's time. But yeah, honestly, I think I mentioned earlier, but I think the island living pack is my favorite Sims 4 pack. Yeah. And oh my god, talking about that, I also have a goal for myself this May, so I'm really hoping to hit 80 subscribers on my YouTube channel and 100 followers on Instagram. I think just now earlier I was checking my Instagram, like just scrolling through, and I think I've already hit like 100 followers, so yay. But I'm really just hoping that my YouTube channel will hit 80 subscribers too. I mean, I know sometimes it's not just about the whole subscribers thing, but I mean, sometimes I just really want to see that whatever I'm doing also, I don't know, resonates with you guys, and then you will support me as well. So I mean, I do have a lot of viewers, quite a bit of viewers, but more than 50% of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications button so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. But yeah, okay, that aside, I also like that you can, you know, there are these motorboats. I don't know, like your Sims can just play just, you know, on the water and things like that. And then there are those floaties, really cute ones as well. And I really like this I don't know, this see-through glass thing that I placed on the platform here. I think it's really cool that you can see through the glass and just, you know, see any sea creatures and things like that. I mean, but in real life I really wouldn't want that for myself because I'm just really scared of heights. I mean, it isn't like I'm gonna fall from there, but the fact that I can see through and see how deep the water is kind of what scares me, and there's still some sort of height there. So yeah, I'm really scared about it. I remember taking a cable car I think at Mount Faber, and so the whole floor was just like, you know, glass, so you basically can see through, and it was late at night, so it was really scary to be seeing what's beneath me, even though it's pitch black. But it's just so scary knowing that you don't know what's like down below. So even if you fall, you don't know like what's underneath that's gonna eat you or like whatever, you get what I mean. But yeah, so right now I'm just doing the landscaping. I really wanted to go with this red, I don't know, initially when I put down the red bush, I thought it was really nice, so I decided that I wanted this whole red thing to run through the entire build. And I want to say that I think I'm getting better at doing landscaping and bigger builds. I don't want to, you know, boast too much, but I think I'm slightly more confident. But I think it's just suburban houses are much harder to build, especially because of the roofing, and then some of them have like 2 levels. So I think I'm just not really good at, you know, playing with the roofing and playing with 2-story builds. So I think I'm gonna try a bit more before I actually build one and post the speed build online. So the next one my next video will probably be an apartment renovation. I haven't renovated in an apartment for like such a long time. So if you're watching this and you are listening to me right now. The next one will probably be a bohemian apartment renovation, and I'm really excited. This is gonna be part of my alter ego series. And yeah, in case you didn't know about this whole alter ego series, I basically just build houses or renovate apartments based on what my alter egos would like. So far the playlist already has 3 videos. I believe the first one is my concrete monochrome apartment, and then the second one is the minimalist apartment, and then the third one is an eclectic trailer. Yeah, I built that in Oasis Springs. Yeah. So if you want to watch that, I'll just put a link up on the right hand side of the screen so you can catch up on that after you finish this build. But I think we're pretty much coming to an end, just adding a few more bushes, a few more stuff, a few more seating areas here, just because the build is so big, and I just think it's really nice to have seating areas. So thank you so much for tuning in back to our normal voiceover speed builds. I hope you enjoyed this Sulani Vacation Home, and don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.